EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for January 23rd, 2024. The Tuesday video forecast is proudly sponsored by Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated. With the winter season now in full swing, you're probably going to be spending a little bit more time inside over the next couple of months. Why not add a little color to the inside of your home or home office, or freshen up that kitchen or bathroom that gets so much use? They specialize in residential and commercial repaints, wallpaper removal, and they can apply any custom colors that your heart desires. You want the job done right from someone who knows what they're doing and aren't going to cut corners. Mark Damiani Painting is family owned and operated with over 40 years in business, so you can't go wrong with their exceptional attention to detail and great customer service. Serving the southeast PA counties of Montgomery, Bucks, and Chester. Call them now to schedule a free estimate at the phone number above me here in the video, 484-571-9233, and mention EPAWA to receive 15% off the total cost of any job scheduled now between now and March 2024. They are Mark Damiani Painting Incorporated, proud sponsor of the Tuesday video forecast. So we do have a little bit of a wintry mess to deal with today, but it's just going to be across our northern tier. The reason we have this is we have kind of a pseudo warm front in association with a weak low pressure to our west. So this system is going to push this precipitation through in these areas right in here. And I think it's mainly an I-80 and north deal today. The reason we have this is because we have very strong high pressure up here. And we have another competing high pressure down here. So this is going to provide warm air advection, which is warm air overriding colder air at the surface. And the cold air supply is brought in from this direction, from this high pressure. This one is stronger. Therefore, you have wintry precipitation. Now, it is light precipitation in these areas right in the middle. And it's only in these areas that we're expecting it, but it is going to be in the form of wintry precipitation because of that. So we have, as we go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar, I'm going to shut this off here at 7 a.m. Not really much going on here at this point, but shortly thereafter, there will be some light freezing rain overspreading those areas I mentioned. It will be I-80 and points north that we're dealing with that today, and this is in the form of light freezing rain. So what this is it is falling from the clouds originally as snow. It melts at a deep layer of warmth in between, and then because the surface is below freezing, it falls to the surface as rain, but it will freeze on contact, and that can provide some slippery conditions. Now, we're not expecting a whole lot of precipitation from this. We're looking at about 0.05 of an inch or less in most of these areas up here, but it only takes 1/100th of an inch to cause problems on area roadways, especially the ones that aren't treated. So just don't let your guard down if you're traveling up in these areas. You expect some school delays. Maybe, I don't know about cancellations, but there might be some cancellations up in these areas as well, because freezing rain is not something to mess around with, okay? It's just not a good situation, even if it's only a light amount. Everybody thinks that you have to have like a 1/4 inch or more in order to have significant problems, and you will have significant problems with a 1/4 inch or more, but then you're dealing with more like power lines and tree branches being weighted down, snapping, causing power outages. This is not the case where you're dealing with power outages from this, but this is going to provide some slippery travel this morning up in those areas. And then early in the afternoon, this might change over to snow. And the reason why, and it's right along the New York-Pennsylvania border where it's doing that. The reason is there's a changeover is because, again, going back to this, see that changes over to snow. The reason is this high pressure now is 1,040 millibars. This is 1,035. So you're getting a stronger influence from the one to the north, which is changing over. It's shrinking that warm air column in the middle down to the bare minimum. And therefore, you just have it snow falling all over the surface. Now, it's not going to be much, again, looking at a coating to an inch right in those counties nearest the Pennsylvania-New York border today, as you can see right here. So we're talking about places like Tioga, Bradford, Susquehanna, Wayne. That's pretty much it, okay? Other than that, you have to go up into places like Syracuse up to Rochester and places like that to see the Finger Lakes region, to see any accumulations over an inch. We're looking at maybe 1 to 2 there, generally, according to the National Weather Service. So this is going to go ahead in time, and we move this forward. It's going to go through the evening with those snow showers. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit further south, a few snow showers sneak for a little further south across the Poconos, or far eastern parts of the Poconos anyway, and far northwestern New Jersey. But this moves out this evening. Just some light freezing drizzle in a few spots overnight. Not a real big deal, but in the same areas. looking at I-80 and north, okay, for any activity overnight. And then we get to Wednesday, and we have some showers working in, mainly during the afternoon, but these are going to be rain showers. It's going to be a little bit milder here on Wednesday, as you see above me. 36 to 45 is the spread today. 40 to 48 is the spread here on Wednesday. So we keep this, keep the temperatures going up. These are just showers, though. This is not heavy rain. So if you're worried about the combination of snow melt with snow already on the ground and heavy rain, we don't have that. Okay, so that should be a slow and steady melt with this in this situation. That's going to go all the way through the overnight and into Thursday. In fact, Thursday we're going to have another batch come through, as you can see here. I'm going to switch this over to a regular precipitation map. As see this moves away. Here is later on Wednesday where you have those showers work in, and then it continues overnight, and then steadier periods of rain will come through here on Thursday and Thursday night, and I think this wraps up by early Friday morning. So we're going to have a wet stretch over the next couple of days, again, starting icy in our northern areas today and a few places overnight. But other than that, we're looking at just rain in this situation through Friday. We're actually going to have a warm surge come in here Thursday night into Friday morning, where you're going to have temperatures shoot up into well into the 50s, and some places in our southeastern areas might actually touch 60. Okay, so it's going to be quite warm, but for a very short time. And then after that point, we have cooler temperatures working in for the weekend. Mostly cloudy here on Saturday in between systems. And then we have some rain moving in later Saturday night and Sunday with the next system. I'm going to move this over to precipitation type as well, because there is some opportunity that on the back end, as this system transfers to a secondary here, that you might pull in a little bit of cold here at the very end to get a few snow showers. But that would be Sunday evening or Sunday overnight. But it does look like it's going to be another day we're dealing with showers on Sunday, part of Sunday at least, and then some residual snow showers in the back end. The GFS was playing some games with this and trying to turn this into a snow event. I don't see it. Latest GFS that ran this evening actually abandoned that idea. So for a couple model cycles there, it got people excited, like we have a little thread the needle situation going on here. I just don't see that happening right now, but we'll continue to follow that throughout the week. And then once we get past this for Monday, any early rain or snow shower in the morning on Monday will give way to partial clearing later in the day. So that's your very wet week ahead. But again, it's not at any point, it doesn't look like we're dealing with heavy rain. So we should allow this, whatever snow you have on the ground, to melt gradually in with the rain that's going to be falling, and it should be disappearing by, I would say, Thursday night or Friday at the latest, because your night is going to be quite warm in that period. But then after that, any showers you get on Sunday will just be normal. This won't be an issue with snow melt at that point, I don't think. Again, you might have some snow showers in the back end. We'll continue to follow that in the week ahead. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for January 23rd, 2024. Have a great Tuesday.